All right, so let's talk about America. There's a few things that kind of like define America, right? And one of those things, the 50 stars American flag. You know, that's one of the greatest symbols of this great country of America. Then you have your founding father, George Washington, and many others after him. And those are some of the defining iconic images of what makes America. You know, you have like the industries, you know, coming up, and like capitalism, right? And, you know, you've got like companies like Coca-Cola and McDonald's. You know, there's like giants in the industry, right? And you know, now we move forward, and this time a company, Ruger, an American company, has brought forth a new product, the Ruger American Pistol, because anything else would be un-American. Now let's take a look. So looks like Ruger has decided to move into the kind of like the more modern looking striker-fired guns. This is not their first venture into striker fire. However, they're starting to implement some interesting features, like for instance, everybody is popularly going forward with interchangeable back straps, and they're nice enough to give you these little red blocks that actually just prevent, I think, the grips from being crushed if they were inside the box or if you stepped on it, right? And so it says to insert the the block so that you don't crush the grips. They give you a couple different sizes to play around with, which is kind of nice. Now, Ruger has put on a nice full Picatinny rail for all your lights and laser features and stuff. And what's really cool is they've implemented ambidextrous magazine release and also the slide lock. I don't think this is the first time doing this, but they have kind of like sort of redesigned and just restyled. So it's almost like just making over their pistols and making it look nicer. And I don't know if the other ones actually had this before, but they removed the magazine disconnect. So now you basically can shoot the gun with the magazine removed. Comes with 2 magazines in the box. There's 17 round capacity, pretty standard for Ruger. The angular styling is very attractive. I like that a lot. And the trigger, actually pretty nice. It's got a sort of like a Glock style trigger safety built into it. The Takedown, actually I really enjoy this. Very similar to SIG actually does this on all their 2.2 style pistols. But basically you just flip the lever down and pull it forward. There's no need to pull the trigger to take it down, which is actually really nice. We look inside the gun. It actually is very reminiscent to the Glock styling on the inside, which is kind of interesting. But basically just some slightly different features. But other than that, it just looks like they took the same design and put it into their own pistol. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they haven't really done much with the gun, but I kind of like that they've just taken a bunch of different features and sort of put them all together like this and just sort of put a new face on their pistol. It is a very attractive pistol, and it does come with Novak-style sights that inside a standard dovetail, so I believe there will be some aftermarket sight systems available. Beyond that, though, there's not really too much new about it. It does feel very comfortable, and point of aim is actually very nice on this pistol. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to really expect since I haven't shot one yet, but I would assume that basically with their design they were able to put a lower bore axis, so it might shoot a little bit softer. One thing to mention, we were looking in the inside the manual, and it says that the pistol actually may or may not fire if you drop it. I don't have a safe way to test this. However, you know, basically with the design that they've implemented, it seems like that should not be a problem. However, in the manual, it does specifically say if you drop this pistol, then the gun may fire. And they also recommend that if you were to carry the gun with a loaded magazine in the gun itself, that you should not have a round chambered. I don't know if Ruger is just saying this to cover their butts in terms of like anything, like they basically don't want you to rely on the safety of the gun solely through the mechanics, and they maybe just want you to practice like safe handling, because they say that the gun should only be chambered when firing, and then they say to unload the chamber as soon as you're done firing. However, if you were to consider using this as a combat pistol or a carry gun or something for that type of use, I mean, nobody does the, a condition 3 carry, where it's like no round in the chamber with a loaded magazine. That's typically just not something that happens. So I don't know if that's just like preliminary warning or if they're serious about the gun actually being able to fire, and I have not been able to test that, but it seems like a modern pistol like this should have a firing pin block safety. Just the way that, when you look at the design of the gun. But anyway, something worth mentioning, I thought. Otherwise, expect to see great things from Ruger, and it seems like so far, it's a pretty pleasant pistol. Kind of enjoy it myself. Very much like the styling of the gun and the way it feels. Just the way it handles and everything is very nice, and the ambi controls are very nice as well. And thanks for watching our Fireside review. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. We also have some more videos on our way, and we also have a Facebook page, sorry. And basically, if you want, you can go check it out. We put some stuff on there that we either preview for videos or some stuff that you won't see on the YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.